days into our marriage, and I was talking to my wife about something. My wife just clears the entire table. There were breakable plates and breakable cups on top of the kitchen, and I was talking to her. She just used her hand like this, cleared all of them on the ground.
God spoke to me and said to me, start an online prayer. Right?
During the rise of COVID-19 pandemic, Pastor Jerry Eze began the digital session called the New Season Prophetic Prayers and Declarations, Nsppd. The programs were hosted on different social media and streaming platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Jerry Eze's digital evangelism grew to become one of the leading platforms for prayers, attracting millions of global views daily. The online prayer session continues leading in several charts across Nigeria and both local and international environment. Before founding Nsppd, Eze started his ministry in All Saints Chapel in 2009. And in 2013, he founded Streams of Joy International Church. Streams of Joy International Church headquarters in Umuahia, Abia State. However, the church has over 13 branches in different countries, including Canada, USA, and the United Kingdom. The ministry is popular for its tagline, "What God cannot do does not exist." Jerry Eze's church is focused on healing, prosperity, and revival. However, Pastor Jerry Eze had shared in one of his live sessions with Nigerian gospel artist and pastor Nathaniel Bassey. Let's hear from Pastor Jerry Eze.
God spoke to me and said to me, start an online prayer. Right? Start an online prayer platform. I called my wife and I told my wife, start an online prayer.
That she should start an online?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I told my wife, start an online prayer. Are you getting what I'm saying? So my wife started online prayer platform before the pandemic. I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because, and I remember standing in the church one day, I'm telling my church people, this is how God had asked me to do this. And then I told my mama, I told my wife, oh yeah, go and start this thing and just go ahead and do it and all of that. I'm just remembering.
Pastor Jerry Eze was born on the 2nd of August 1982. The pastor hails from Item, Benden local government in Abia State, Nigeria. He's from the Igbo tribe in the southeastern part of Nigeria. The pastor was born into a poor family and was single-handedly raised by his mother. Pastor Jerry is also married to his wife of 14 years, Eno Jerry Eze, who hails from Cross River State and with whom he has 2 kids. Jerry and Samara Jerry Eze. Pastor Jerry Eze had earlier shared something about his family on how they are coping running ministry with his wife because she is a pastor too. Let's take a look at it.
Begin with the last one. How do I create time for the home front? Interestingly, where it would have been most difficult is if my wife were not doing what I was doing. So my wife and I, because we are doing the same thing, we have reasons to see ourselves. We have reasons to meet ourselves. So even if we don't, let me say, we don't have to see ourselves at all, when it's time for Nsppd, we'll meet ourselves. So, and by the time we're done with Nsppd, we all transit to my office and all of that. So we keep, because we are doing the same thing again and again. So I have 2 children. My daughter is in secondary school, and then my oh yes, I'm not as young as you think I am. So and I have I have my little son, and all that. So we find a way of him coming by my office when we're done with the service. He goes to school, comes back, comes to my office at the end of service. We hang out for a little while and all that. But he's still in that place where he likes to scatter things. So I don't deal a lot with too much scattering. So he stays a while, pushes down one thing, kicks down one another. I start going. So the mom can deal with things that are scattering. I don't know how to deal with scattering my things around. So that's how I deal with the home front, and it's very chill. Like, I mean, once there is an understanding, coming here, my wife and I, like I said, we will have reasons to talk because we're doing the same thing. We have reasons to talk because as I am here right now, there's something she needs to do. So that's why it's either the person I'm with is in the same purpose with me or has a clear-cut understanding. He loves what I'm doing. He's into what I'm doing, because you must find something that, because I know that this is an intense season of my life. If I'm sure my wife, if this is streaming online, this is her nature. Any place I go to and I'm preaching, my wife is watching online. And when she's done, she's my first. She's I say it everywhere. My wife will be the one saying, oh my God, look at this, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. And my wife is my cheerleader. If my wife were to be here, and I'm not saying it because she's my wife, I'm saying it because it's the truth. Anywhere, if you find me preaching in church, and I'm preaching in church and my wife is in church, and if they don't tell you, you think that this one's.
Pastor Jerry did his primary and secondary education in Abia State. His secondary school was Ibeku High School, Umuahia. He studied history and international relations at Abia State University, Uturu. Later, he attended the University of Greenwich, London, where he obtained an MBA in entrepreneurial management and a master's degree in international human resources management. Well, thank you guys for watching our video. You can as well share your opinions too, and please do not forget to subscribe, like the video, and also drop your comments. Thank you and God bless you.